Yo, what's up guys, Shujinkydink here. This video is all about Injustice 2. There was a bunch of new gameplay revealed today, as well as the reveal of Harley Quinn and Deadshot. My first reaction was that this was just a blatant money grab for the Suicide Squad, but either way, I kind of knew Harley would be in the game anyways because she is one of the more popular female characters in the DC universe. I'm not a huge DC fan by any means, so, I don't know all the lore and backgrounds and stuff. But I really enjoyed the first Injustice, and I plan on playing the second one competitively. First thing I noticed from watching this trailer, first of all, Harley looks amazing. Most of the time with the women, when they make them off the bat, they have some sort of an issue with it. I don't exactly know why, but they had it with Cassie Cage, looked awful. Wonder Woman kind of had some weird things going on initially, too. Harley looks great, though. The way that they designed her and everything, she just looks very complete and finished. Very polished, I really like it. A lot of the same moveset as the first Injustice, even down to her, like her silly slide and her little laydown stance that she does. And even her forward dash, as you saw right there, a little cartwheel. So, this is actually a really interesting thing to me. This is the first time I've ever seen a legacy type thing in NRS, where it'll actually reward you for playing the previous game by keeping the moveset the same, which is going to be really good, especially for a lot of players who would just play this game casually because they love the DC heroes and stuff. If they're a big Harley Quinn fan, they don't have to pick the character up and learn her all over again. They have a good place to start. There might be a few different moves, but overall, it kind of rewards you a little bit there. So, of course, they had to throw in new super moves, so there's new super moves there that you saw. I always want to call them X-rays, even though they're not X-rays. But off the bat, yeah. My thoughts on Blue Beetle. I mean, he was revealed a couple weeks ago. I'm not really too crazy about him. I don't know him too much, and he has the same voice actor that did Takeda, so that's all that I think of when I hear him talk. He looks like a kind of a mixture between Devore and Cyborg, which could make for something pretty interesting. But we'll see how he turns out. Judging by the gameplay here, he looks like a pretty well-rounded character. So they also changed the announcer from the female voice of the first one to this weird kind of auto-tune-y type thing that I'm not really too crazy about. But that's just a small detail. It's not game-changing or anything. So the second part of the gameplay that they showed was Wonder Woman versus Harambe. And I'm not sure if it's just my mind playing tricks on me here, but Wonder Woman looks better in this one than she did in her initial release. They look like they've made her face a little bit better, tightened up some of the shadow issues that they were having, or maybe not. Maybe I'm just going crazy. Either way, watching her play, she looked a lot different from what I remember her being in Injustice 1, which is interesting because a lot of the characters I saw, like Batman, Aquaman, and Harley so far, have looked like they have that legacy thing going on that I was talking about, whether they had all the same moves. Wonder Woman does have a few, like she still has her lasso like you saw in her projectile with the shield, but a lot of the moves that I'm seeing her doing look a little bit different than the first one. So I don't really know. I'll have to play the game, I guess, when it comes out to see. But yeah, I thought that was interesting. Mr. Harambe over here, he looks like he's going to be a grappler, probably similar to Solomon Grundy, because I don't see any reason that Solomon Grundy would be in this game. I don't think he's that popular of a character to have repeat, especially when there's already so many DC characters that they could put in and use anyway. So this transition is absolutely hilarious. He just gets smoked by a car and just flies right into the top of the building. The car doesn't even stop. So the back three still gives you a wall bounce, but in this game they offered you a way to cancel it. So you can see Wonder Woman here spends 2 bars, watch her meter, bam, and she doesn't get bounced back, which is a really neat mechanic because then if the person who does the back three goes to attack afterwards, their attack will whiff. So then it becomes a guess of whether they're going to actually let you finish the combo and save their meter, or if they're going to cancel it, because then you have to go chasing after them. And it creates space. It's a really cool mechanic. I really, really like that, and I'm super excited about it. They've made just a few changes like that. One thing that I do like with the clash sequence here is that they actually tell you how much each person wagered, and then who wins and how much health you get back. They weren't super clear about it in the first Injustice game. I mean, after a while of playing it, it wasn't really a big deal. You could figure it out, but I just like how much more simplified it makes. It's really going to make it easier for newer players to understand the concept of how the wager works and everything like that. It's a neat concept that, again, is unique to Injustice, and I'm a big fan of it. So, admittingly, I wasn't too excited about the gear system at first when they announced it. I thought it was kind of gimmicky and like, how is it going to work for tournaments and stuff like that? They have confirmed that there is going to be a tournament mode, so you don't have to worry about all that stuff. But having watched all the details here about how the gear system works and the customization and stuff, I admit I did get a little bit excited. The transformations that you can make in these characters is just ridiculous. Even going so far as changing all the colors, you can have your own unique color scheme. So it does really like make your character unique. You know, your character is your own character. Not only are you one of maybe the few Wonder Woman players around or something like that, but you're also the only gold fully clothed one or something like that, you know? It kind of goes off of the alternate costumes and stuff that they had in the Mortal Kombat series and in the Injustice series as well. But I mean, the last Injustice, you know, you had Superman and Batman with like a billion costumes, and like Harley and you know, a couple of the other characters. I can't think of them right now. It's been so long since I played that game that, you know, only had like one or two, and it was kind of like, I don't know, it just didn't seem fair to the people that played those characters. So this is a really neat way of giving all characters not only an alternate way of dressing, but, you know, also making it unique to you. So I don't know the exact specifics of how the gears change the gameplay. Apparently there is some sort of a change to the gameplay, and I do hope that is balanced. It seems like it would be tricky, and that's what concerns me about it, but you know, we'll see what happens. So other than that, I really like the gear system. The customization is good. The color schemes are good. Characters look awesome. I'm actually really excited about it. So I think that's all I wanted to cover on the gameplay here. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it was somewhat informational to you, and I hope it gets you hype as I am for this game. So hashtag Bonehawks and all that stuff. And you know, if you haven't liked and subscribed, go on and do so, because I'll be trying to cover all the future huge Injustice announcements. I can't even talk. Injustice announcements from now on. So and of course, you know, content comes every day. So anyways, we will see all you guys in the next video. Attack from the first Injustice. Airs his butt out. Oh, it's Scorpion. Oh, awkward turd. That's disappointing.